Right now, are you ready for your next comedian? Let's give him a little love. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a little hair. It's Derek Hickey!
As he said, my name is Derek Hickey. Hickey's my God-given name. You all know where God gave me that name? There's a piece of paper if you want to write down your answers. That'd be great. Right here. Now, judging by the laughter in the room, I can tell a few of you have been to high school. So you'll understand how tough it was for me to go through school with the last name Hickey. Thank you. And in those really tough moments, I decided to research my family history for some inspiration. And what I found out is Hickey's an Irish last name, and it translates in Gaelic to, he who be bullied in high school. I'm kind of offended you guys laughed at that. Growing up in my family, if you ever got a Hickey, we just call that a birthmark. Now, as surprising as it is, someone with the last name Hickey, I do have a girlfriend. Thank you. And recently she got me into the show on Netflix. I think it's from the early 2000s. It's definitely not a show you watch right before you go to bed. It's eerie as shit. Have you all heard about that show, Gilmore Girls? You try falling apart at 60 words a second. But I realized as a 32-year-old, I should never, ever travel outside the country. When I went to Mexico, I nearly drowned. When I went to Ireland, I got drunk and yelled at sheep. If I ever go to Antarctica, I will get bitch slapped by a penguin. But the last trip I took before COVID was actually a trip to Ireland. When I was over there, the thing that I appreciated most was the little differences. Over there, you pick up a newspaper. They got things like sports, current events, politics. Most of this are the same in the U.S., but do you all know what they call obituaries in Ireland? Oh, why did he die? 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 I'm contractually obligated to let you guys know that bit is sponsored by Garnier Fructis. Thank you. It's volumized. But it is funny because growing up as a kid, I had a very deadly food allergy. I was allergic to red food coloring. Luckily, as I've gotten older, it's gotten a little bit better. Now when I go to Target, I just get hives. You guys aren't doctors. But it is funny because, like I said, I do watch Netflix. And a show I've been into a lot recently is binging, and is The House on Haunted Hill, or The Haunting of Hill House. Have y'all seen that show? Some of you? It's okay if you haven't, because I can also summarize that show in a single sentence. White people complain about owning second property. That's fair. But a lot of my friends say this. They say, I love people watching. I just want to spend a Saturday people watching. And I realized most of my friends are sociopaths. Because people watching at its core is just stalking in place. I guess that's fair. But as I said, I am 32 years old, and recently I came to another important life realization. Thank you. I have never been invited to a book club. I know, right? This means that none of my friends, none of my family, and none of my loved ones actually believes I can read. Which is fair. But the last thing I'll leave you all here with tonight is recently I got the opportunity to do comedy down in the South, down in Georgia. And it was a great crowd, just like the one we have here tonight. But I could tell that they were looking at me just a little bit differently. Apparently they'd never seen Jesus in skinny jeans before. I'm Derek Hickey. Thanks so much.